Tonight was obviously a bit of a marquee game, two top 10 teams, so a lot of attention. And I could tell my team was going to be ready to play, and I thought that was as well as we played all year. We made the game extremely difficult on Northeastern with our positioning, and I thought we dominated the game. Got a little unraveled at the end there when they took the 5-minute penalty, and then we did some foolish stuff. But outside of that, we executed our game plan very well. Played very disciplined. Scored a lot of goals around the net, which is a great sign for me. I think all 6 goals were, rebounds or pucks banging around the net. At the beginning of the year, it wasn't necessarily part of our game. But in a game that I think a lot of people were focusing on us to see what we would do, we were extremely good.
You talked about the traffic in front. We talked about that a lot last week. And 90 seconds into the game, your bottom 6 forwards are in front of Primo, and Kurt gets the deflection. How much do you feel like that kind of set the tone for you guys?
Yeah, when you play against a good goalie like Primo, I know the first 2, it was tough. We made it tough for him. And I think Pritchard's was the second goal. He comes hard across the crease. To do that early, because we've had games where we've played well, and we made it a little too easy for the goalie to keep his team in the game. But tonight it was a lot different because I thought those first 2 goals set the tone for the night.
Greg, you're one of the fastest, good skating teams in the country, but your conditioning even makes you look that much more faster on this ice sheet. Can you just talk a little bit about that? How you guys were on pucks before Northeastern could even react?
Yeah, well, it's a couple of things. It's our identity as a team. We want to be that team that's hard and heavy, fast, but it's also I think we do a very good job managing our guys, their energy levels. We don't practice long. We practice hard. We're very efficient in everything we do, so that on Friday night they look fast and ready to go. And we're fortunate. We have 4 lines. We can play 4 lines consistently tonight, and then we have back end that all skate extremely well. Our defensemen are all very mobile, very smart, great with the puck. So we rely on our D, their speed. We rely on our forwards to be hard on the puck. And as a group, our identity is very clear to all of us, and the guys do a wonderful job executing it.
It seemed like whenever Northeastern would get a chance, you'd have at least, you'd outnumber them in the defensive zone. Did you just like your layers in the D zone tonight? Yeah, I thought in the first period they had a couple cycle shifts where they had some space on us, and we're doing some good things. But as the game went on, we made it very difficult for them to get to the net. I think most shots were from the outside. The one goal was I think it was a 4-on-3 situation. But obviously they're a very good, skilled team. When they do have time and space in the offensive zone, they're very creative, and I do think they're a very similar team to us in that way. But again, I just thought in every aspect of the game we really suffocated them and made the game difficult for them.
You had no John Leonard tonight, so Trevino stepped in for his spot in the power play. But Jake Pritchard with the goal and 2 assists tonight. He drew a penalty as well. How important was it for him to step up the way he did, especially on the power play?
That's a good point. When I get a call at 2:30 this afternoon telling me that John Leonard's sick and not going to play, your first instinct is he really makes our power play go. He's a high, he's one of the best offensive players in our league. But you take a deep breath and you realize we got a lot of guys that can step up, and offense comes from a lot of guys. And we have those 4 guys, Kale, Pritch, Chafee, and Leno, who are all kind of clustered at the top. But Bobby Trevino was that next level offensive player for us. So Pritch stepping up, not the least bit surprised. He's really, in games where we've needed him to be the best player, he's often nights been that best player offensively for us. So him and Trevino, I think, were the 2 keys, and Kale had 3 points tonight again. So we're fortunate that we didn't have Chafee for a game, score 4 goals. We didn't have Leno, we scored 6 goals.
So we've got good depth offensively.
What is your confidence level in just the power play in general?
Oh, it's. I think it's similar to the rest of the game. The rest of our systems. Our PK has been outstanding. Our power play is really, humming as of late, and it's nothing special. It's, I think you're seeing our guys be creative and their skill more than any kind of system that we do. And, Pritch, that's a skill play to attack off the goal line and score, and then Trevino's goal is a great pass by Kale on a bit of a broken play, a little bit of a broken play. So it's like anything, when you have confidence, things work out better for you, and we're very confident on both special teams.
What can you say about that second pair in D? I thought Mario had a really good game. Both of them made a couple of plays for scoring. They've kind of getting lost a little bit with the attention Kale's going. What can you say about their game tonight?
Yeah, I look at our lineup before every game, and I scratch my head that Mario hasn't scored a goal and Ty only has 5 or 6 points, because there's really not much drop off from Delgaizo and Makar to Ferraro and Farmer, and I agree. Ty makes a great play tonight on, I think it was the 4th goal. Mario, I guess Keatsy tipped that one, but that could have been his first goal. Our top 4 defensemen are superb, and then our 5, 6, and 7 are really good players too. I think we have the best 7 defensemen. And, our back end is outstanding, and it's always been, to me, keys for my team is to have a really good back end who makes you go offensively but also plays real well without the puck. And Ty and Mario have been outstanding all year, but been in the shadow for sure.
What was the explanation you got on Matt's misconduct?
It was basically, it's a 6-0 game, and the ref didn't need that, and I agree with him 100%. Really, the only negative in the game is, again, we unraveled there when we got the 5-minute power play, and it's not a good sign. Other than that, it was a complete game. Can't do things to hurt yourself. You got to make the other team earn every bit, and that wasn't the case for their goal tonight.
Happy to see Brett continue his hustle play and continue to earn a spot and play as well as he has this senior season.
Brett Bowen?
Yeah.
Yep. He's been one of the handful of guys that's been a real pleasant surprise. Has brought us more this year than he did last year. Last year he was a 3rd, 4th in and out of the lineup sometimes, and now he's securely our 3rd line center, and he's done a great job. And happy that he scored tonight. He's a we don't have a lot of older players on the team. They call him I think his nickname's Daddy. I think he's because he's almost as old as I am, and he really looks after the team. He's a real leader in that regard. Off the ice, he really leads us, and really well liked by his teammates. He really paid a price this summer. He really sacrificed his summer to get in better shape, and I love it when kids get rewarded. Get what you deserve.
You've talked a lot in these front ends, particularly when you guys have been dominant, about getting ready to face an angry team.
Yep.
And that angry team might be the best you guys have faced in these back ends. What's, I guess, the message to your guys as you get set to go to Boston tomorrow?
Like you said, we've got a lot of experience this year playing an angry team on the next night, and obviously this is a very good team, but they have to play us too. We're a pretty good team. I think we'll be ready.
The team was in control right from the start of the game tonight.
Yeah, I think we just came out with a lot of energy, and we knew it was going to be a tough, skilled game, and we knew that we just wanted to outwork them and play to our, strengths in just being hard in the offensive and especially in the defensive zone. And I think we did that very well.
Is taking away Primo's eyes kind of an emphasis going similar to last weekend against Lucas?
Definitely. I think we played him a couple times last year, and I don't really remember kind of how he did against us, but it's tough for any goalie when you take their eyes away, and I think we got a lot of pucks on him tonight, and fortunately a lot of them went in.
We spoke last week about the fact you guys got the chances you wanted, but didn't necessarily finish them in the first period. To go into the locker room up 3-0 after the first period, how much confidence did that give you guys?
Quite a bit. Obviously, you get a few lucky bounces, whether it's the first period, I don't know which one it was, goes off our guy's skater, or whatnot. But it definitely gives you confidence when you know everything's kind of clicking. And coming out of the first period with 3 goals was pretty big for us.
Matt, just talk about the defense in front of you. I mean, only facing 10 shots through 2 periods. I'm sure that was a little bit lighter of a load than you were necessarily expecting through 40 minutes.
Yeah, no. This year, all the defense and the forwards, they've done a fantastic job limiting chances for the other guys. It's made my job very easy, and it's been fantastic to see other guys.